Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I will be analyzing this video by Jubilee. They're a fantastic channel. Go check them out. They really show the differences between conservatism and liberalism. But I'm going to be breaking down this video, which is gay conservatives versus liberal conservatives. We're going to be showing some clips and talking about it. As always, this video is sponsored by Gulag America. Let's get to it.
We're celebrating essentially sex rather than love. And we have people running around riding bikes with their balls out in front of kids. And for me,
where are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
New York City and Seattle, both of those had naked people walking the streets.
San
Francisco. One of them was on a bike. I saw the video of him on a bike. I didn't want to.
I would never have my balls out on a bike. That sounds dangerous.
Well, no, me either.
That's dangerous.
Me either. But it's the fact
exist.
that it is allowed because we have this shield of it's pride. Don't mess with gay people because of our history, which is granted. But people are afraid to look at our culture and say that's not acceptable because if straight people were walking around doing that, it would be a totally different discussion.
I don't think that's
Okay, this brings up kind of this is a classic thing on the left, but what you see is they're like, no, like that's not true. That's like so fringe. Like we don't do that. But also, that should totally be allowed. And you're like, wait, hold up. If it's not going on, then why is it like a problem? They're like, it's not going on, but we're going to defend it so staunchly. It doesn't really make sense. What this gay conservative is saying is essentially what I think a lot of conservatives are saying, which is I think you have the freedom to assembly, but if you want to go together and you want to talk and you want to talk about your experiences as gay men, that's fine. Go ahead. You have the freedom to assemble, but it doesn't need to be a sexual event and it doesn't need to be an event with children involved. Really quick, you guys, before we go on, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, Gulag America. Gulag America makes patriotic clothing, both warm and cold. We're going into the cold front. I do actually have a personal sweatshirt that they made for me with my show. If you're interested, I will send you a link. It's coming out soon, not quite yet. But they have really good patriotic clothing. They have stuff in Spanish. They have stuff in English. It's really high quality. It washes fantastic. And they have it for both men and women. If you use my code JoshCar10 at gulagamerica.com right now, you will get 10% off. As we go into kind of the holidays, they make a great gift for your family and friends, and they're totally affordable. Again, use my code JoshCar10 at gulagamerica.com for great apparel.
I can walk down my street in heels and braids
in California.
Yeah, you are so privileged in that way. I'm
in
so happy for you.
Republican-controlled California.
A recent
yes.
poll of Californians found that 35% of Californians feel that homosexuality should be discouraged.
I've done this in Michigan. I've done this in Michigan. I've done this in Tennessee. I've done this in Missouri.
And you
I've
walk
done
around
this
like this in all those states.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I have had absolutely no issues. I walked into a backwoods bar in the middle of Nashville where it was a double wide that had been converted to a bar, and it was one of those record scratch.
What does your husband look like?
My husband is 6'4", and he's
and there's your
a
protection.
Man. That's not my protection. I walk
bullshit.
in that community dressed just like this in these heels, and not only do I not get hate, my husband gets more business.
So one thing from the left that can be very hypocritical, and I think that it made this man really uncomfortable when they were talking about it, is they often rely on their kind of lived anecdotes and experiences, but then they trash on this guy's. And basically what he's saying is he can go wherever he wants, he can do what he wants, he can be with his husband, and people don't really bug him because, you know what, it really doesn't affect them that much, and because he's not trying to sexualize kids and indoctrinate people. He's not overcompensating by indoctrinating everyone around him. And they instantly put that down and say it's not real. So it comes down to each person's, I think, attitude and personal responsibility. And I think that's what this guy was getting at. And I really appreciate it. He's basically just saying, like, yeah, you can live your life trying to be a victim. But as soon as you're just like, okay with who you are and you're not trying to indoctrinate everyone around you with LGBTQ ideology, then it's America. Do what you want. Well, you guys, as I've talked about before on the show, I'm a sucker for good smells and taking care of my body. That's why I've partnered with Two Beards Trading Post. Two Beards Trading Post provides premium beard oils, creams, and butters so you can look your best. I've talked to a lot of women in my days, and I'm guessing you have as well, men out there. And most of you are men that watch my channel, I will say. They like the beards. But here's the deal. You don't want to have those gross, craggly beards. They need to be well moisturized, and if they are, they're very sexy. So in any case, that is why I have partnered with Two Beards. Now, if you want to look closely, you're right, I don't have a beard. I'm doing my best, guys. It is coming in. Regardless, I like taking care of my face. That's why I partnered with them. They also have fantastic products like deodorant, things to make you smell good. Their products are all natural and chemical free, made in small batches to ensure that only the best quality for your beard and for your bod. Go check out their website right now at twobeards.club. Again, that is twobeards.club for affordable care for your beard as well as your body.
So if I go downstairs and there's nothing there, or there is a female body part, I can't perform.
So then you wouldn't date a trans man, would you? A trans man is woman transitioning to man.
Oh shit, see, it's so confusing.
Yeah, so it's like you wouldn't, because if they didn't.
Is trans man or trans woman?
Trans man.
Which is?
Woman transition to man.
Oh,
That's
shit,
why
no,
it's
I would
trans
not.
man.
No.
Okay.
You can turn around if you want.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay.
So
Okay, I had to show this clip. This is like my favorite part of the interview. This guy, just to walk you down, if you weren't sure what just happened, basically, the conservative gay guy got down because the question was essentially, would you date a trans man? And what he thought they were saying was, would you like date a biological man if like he was like kind of transitioning to a woman or whatever? And he just didn't understand what the question was, because no one understands. Like even he didn't understand, and he's kind of part of the LGBTQ community. So they asked if he would consider doing it, and he was very confused. He realized he got it backwards and he leaves. And it was awesome, because the thing is, on the left, is you are a bigot, in their opinion, if you won't date someone if they're transgender, which is crazy. And this guy, like, because of his confusion, actually outlines his principle really well, because what he's saying there is he's like, wait, how could I? Because they're the other, like, they have the other body part, and I'm not attracted to that. And the other people are kind of like, whoa. And like he just looks so confused why that's even a question, that it's honestly like a golden moment in the interview, or in kind of the debate, because it just shows how absolutely insane it is to kind of like be there as a gay man and then say like you're a bigot unless you're like now suddenly like attracted to biological women. And he just did a really good job of showing, it was like a genuine moment of confusion for him. And so it taught that principle better than anything else could. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I so appreciate your support. If you got a little bit of value and enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing down below, as well as comment what you thought about my analysis or Jubilee's video, as well as go check out Two Beards' post, as well as Gulag America. Thanks, guys.